Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Joanne, and in this video I want to do a really quick review over the latest POLENE bag that I've picked up, which is the Neuf Mini in the color Sandalwood. I'm going to discuss the purchasing process of the POLENE website, and I will touch a little bit on the price increase that happened earlier this month, and then I'm just going to go over really quick first impressions, an overview of the bag, some pros and cons, as well as what fits, and then I'll also include some mod shots to kind of showcase how this fits on my petite body frame. So quick tip that works for those living in Canada, and I'm not 100% sure for other countries, but for sure in Canada this works, but that is to purchase off of the POLENE European website. And a quick thing to check on this is to see if all the prices are in euros. If you do a conversion from euros compared to US dollars to Canadian, you actually save quite a bit of money. In addition, during the holiday season every year, at least for the last few years, POLENE has been doing a free shipping deal, so I've always made an effort to purchase at that time. So at the time that I purchased this, which was at the end of December, this was on the website for 320 euros, and that works out to about $470 Canadian. Tax and duties came out to about $42, so altogether the bag was about $512 Canadian. They did just do a price increase at the beginning of January, unfortunately, so now on the website it's currently priced at 380 euros, which is about $550 Canadian, and that's before tax, duties, and if you're purchasing outside the holiday season, that would also include a $20 euro fee, I believe. So I'm really glad that I did end up purchasing this when I did. At the time, it did say it was on pre-order. However, I knew that they were likely actually going to have a price increase at the beginning of the year. I know it appears that they didn't make any announcement about that, and I've seen online a lot of people that are very unhappy, which I completely understand, having literally overnight seeing the price increase by such a big value, but I think at least for the last few years they have seemed to have a price increase at least around this time of the year. So at the beginning of the year, I think in January or February at least. So I honestly wasn't super surprised, and I had a feeling that it was going to go up. So glad that I ended up purchasing it when I did. And I think on top of the price increase, with a lot of comments that I've seen complaining about their customer service, which is really unfortunate, all of these things are good to be aware of if you're thinking about purchasing a bag from them. So back to my purchasing experience though, when I bought this bag, it was on pre-order, and so it did say it was going to ship out on February 2nd. However, I did receive an email and a text message on January 12th that was shipping out, and same as usual, it took about 2 business days, I would say, and then I also during that time received another email and text message about paying the tax and duties, and I did that super easily directly online on the DHL website, and then it arrived on my doorstep and everything seemed great and there was no damage at all to the box or packaging. So this is the box that it came in, and this also came inside another cardboard box, and then aside from that, it came in its dust bag, which is right here. This is a really nice thick kind of canvas feeling material, and it's a little bit softer on the inside, and it's just a drawstring bag like that. And inside this dust bag, it was fully stuffed, including bubble wrap around the handle to make sure that it wasn't going to be squished. And then aside from that, of course, it did have its little hang tag right here that has some information about the maintenance for this, composition, all that sort of thing. And then of course it has the barcode and all of that there. So a quick overview of the bag. This is again the mini size, so it does come in a larger size. However, I think this is the perfect size for my smaller frame. I think the larger size would probably be a little bit overwhelming on me personally, especially when I just need to carry my daily essentials. This would be the perfect bag. And on top of that, if I was looking for a larger bag, I'd likely opt for something like my Longchamp totes, or another tote that I have in my collection if I needed the extra space. So of course it comes with a really nice convenient top handle, and of course if you just wanted to, you can easily just carry it like this. The strap that it comes with for shoulder and crossbody wear is detachable, and it is also adjustable, which is fantastic. On the inside, it is a magnetic closure and there are no pockets. I know it's really hard to see, but that's kind of what it looks like if you can see, and the inside is actually a fabric material, and it's a lighter, I'd say almost like terracotta brown color. In terms of branding, there really isn't much externally that you can easily see. Of course, there is on one end POLENE in gold stamped there on the side, and aside from that, all of the hardware is also stamped in POLENE. So everything from the D-rings for the strap, as well as all the little buttons for adjustments, those all have POLENE marked directly on it. So I personally fell in love with this color. I think there was another bag last year that I was kind of eyeing, also in the color sandalwood, but it's just this beautiful deep kind of chocolate brown color, a little bit on the warmer side as well, and I think this would be a perfect bag, especially in the colder weather, but honestly I think year-round this will be such a nice piece to carry around as well. And I thought what would be helpful is to compare this actually to the Louis Vuitton canvas. So I have this Louis Vuitton little wallet right here, and as you can see, this really shows kind of the comparison between the browns. So you'll notice this definitely is a much warmer brown color. You can almost kind of see some red tones coming out as well. So in terms of pros and cons, I think right off the bat, I love the versatility of the long strap. I love it when bags have detachable and adjustable straps. It makes it so convenient, especially if you just want to, let's say, use the top handle and you don't want the strap hanging off of it, or you don't want to deal with tucking it in. I think that's such a good thing to have. In addition, for the strap, something that I really appreciate for a lot of bags is when they have this additional leather kind of strap or attachment right here, and it allows the end of the strap to neatly tuck in instead of kind of flailing around. So I always appreciate it when they do have that additional part on the strap. And of course, I do absolutely love the look of the bag. I find it's really unique and true to the brand, and very minimal though in terms of branding. However, it's kind of like, if you know, you know. So if you're a fan of the brand, it's quite unique to them. And honestly, I think the quality is really great as well. It seems to be the same as my previous bags that I've ordered, and I didn't see any issues with some pop stitches or anything like that. I did a look over and everything seemed to be really well done. The only con that I have with this bag right now off the bat is of course the opening. Of course, I definitely was aware of the issue of the small sized opening for the mini size before I bought it, but I still went ahead because I really wanted this bag and in this size in particular. But really seeing it in person is quite a small opening. Like, I have small hands and it still is quite small for me. So definitely, of course, keep that in mind if you are considering the mini size of the Neuf. So in terms of what fits in this bag, again, it does fit everything that I would need on an everyday basis. However, keep in mind, again, with the small opening, it can get really annoying to put things in and out of the bag. However, for me, I don't normally reach into my bag that often when I'm out and about, so to me I don't think it'll be too much of a problem, but I will definitely update you guys if I change my mind on that. But starting off, again, it is a magnetic closure, and then the opening is right there. So I'll start off with my phone. This is a Samsung Galaxy S22 phone case, and as you can see, this easily fits into the bag. However, you do need to put it in at an angle because of the small opening. So here you just kind of navigate it through the handle and then you just push it down and it lies flat on the side, no problem. I would likely use a compact wallet for this bag. So this is my Louis Vuitton little wallet, and this actually fits in no problem if I just drop it in like that. Next, I'm going to put this small Longchamp pouch in here. This has a bunch of essentials like lip balm, some medicine like Advil, some elastic bands, those sorts of things, and this can easily go in as well. I'm going to put my keys in here as well, my AirPods, a little small phone charger, this kind of full size, I would say, hand cream. And honestly, that's probably what I would fit in here. On sunny days, I would bring my sunglasses. Normally, I'd be wearing them, and I definitely don't think I would put them in a hard case, but in a soft case like this, I think it fits no problem. Again, you have the issue of it not being able to go in straight horizontally, so you do need to put this in at an angle. But as you can see, if you just put in the angle and then push it down, so as you can see, it is super stuffed, so I definitely would not advise sticking anything else than those sorts of things in here. And it still, of course, closes, although it's kind of open right now, but it just has the magnetic snap at the top, so if you just push it together, it snaps closed. And like my berry review, I do think it is quite secure, so if I turn it upside down, give it a shake, it is not opening and it is not going anywhere. So especially with this small opening anyways, I think your things would have a hard time coming out of this bag. So I think it is generally really secure. So overall, I haven't, of course, been able to use this bag too much as of yet, but in terms of my first impressions of this, I still think it's great quality and I'm really happy from start to finish, from purchasing to receiving the bag. I haven't had any issues. I also, of course, do think it is still worth the price that it currently is at for 2024. However, I don't know how many more price increases they'll go or how far up they will go. So my mind might change at some point, but right now I do think they are still worth the price that they're at. But that's about it. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it was helpful. If you are interested in purchasing the Neuf Mini from Polene, or if you want to purchase any other bags, I do have reviews on my channel for the Berry as well as the Set Mini, so I'll leave links down below if you're interested in seeing my other reviews as well. But aside from that, thank you as always for taking the time to watch my videos, especially for those that subscribe. I really appreciate it. I hope you all have a wonderful day and I'll see you in the next video.